we are going to start off with my literal current favorite product. That is the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint. I have mine in the shade G10. I love this product so much, like especially for right now with, you know, wanting to do more natural makeup because I'm at home. So like, why would I wear a full face foundation? And this really does the trick because it's a skin tint, so it has that like moisturizer type of effect. A little bit on my hand like this. And the great part about this stuff is that it is like a moisturizer, so you literally just can apply it straight on your face with your hands. I bought this product a long time ago and I didn't like it because my acne was a lot worse back then, so it like didn't obviously do the trick for my acne because it is a skin tint, so it's not covering. You can see, like, you can still see my blemishes through there, but I don't really mind that right now, honestly, because like especially when you're just at home, like there's really no point in packing on layers on top of your acne. I just want to kind of let mine breathe a little bit, which is why mostly I haven't been wearing makeup during this at-home time. So as you can see, obviously I still have my blemishes showing through. And now I'm gonna take my favorite sponge lately. I think I talked about this in another video that I posted like last week. This is my e.l.f. sponge and it's made for concealer, but I kind of just like it for patting in. I like it for honestly everything, but I've been using it to pat in the skin tint and it just does a really nice job of blending out everything. I feel that the trick to like natural makeup is just to make sure that everything looks seamless and blended. Now when I go in with my concealer, I just have a nice base. So this is also a Glossier product. This is the Glossier Stretch Concealer. It's in the same exact shade as my foundation because I'm not really using concealer to brighten my face or anything. I'm mostly just using it to cover a little bit of these blemish areas and like my under eye area. So I put a little bit on that blemish and I'm just gonna let it sit there. You can kind of see it's like in a circle. I'm just gonna let it like sit for a minute. This is a very creamy product. It's very it like melts right in. If you do have this or you do want to buy this, I do recommend just dipping right in there with your finger. It's a little pot like that, and then I kind of just dip in with my finger, place it on the areas I'm concealing, and then I go in with my beauty sponge and kind of just go right on over that. Guys, I seriously have been having a weird day today. I have had no motivation today. I don't know why. It's one of those days. That is it for the base of concealer and the skin tint. It's super, super natural. It just honestly looks like my skin. You know, you can still see everything right through it, which I like. So this concealer does crease a little bit. It's very wet and dewy, so I do like to just take a little bit of setting powder, and I'm going to take it on like a small brush because I'm literally just going to pack this under my eyes. The reason I don't put powder really anywhere else on my face is because, well, first of all, we're going to be going in with a lot of cream products, so you don't want to layer the powder and then the cream. That would just kind of make for like blotchiness. And another reason is I don't really ever feel like I need tons of powder all over my face, just under my eyes, maybe a little bit on my eyelids. So the next step is like bronzing and contouring. This is the Wet n Wild Contour Makeup Stick. What I do is I take it on my Real Techniques brush. This one's a denser brush for like blending foundation or blending contour, and I just dip into the product instead of applying this directly to my face. What I do is I just stamp. I never swipe like my contour or bronzer or anything, because then you're going to be moving around the underneath part, like your foundation, your concealer. So I just kind of pat it in to my face with the brush. Patting in your makeup like this definitely takes more work and like arm effort, but honestly I think it's worth the extra time. So now what I do is I take my favorite little sponge and I just pat over everything again to make sure there's no lines or creases or any of that. And then I just kind of go in with a little bit of like a fluffy brush like this and kind of just like blend out my neck area, like just kind of tap it all, I don't know, just to make sure there's like literally no seams anywhere. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do my brows. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil in the shade Taupe. My brows have been super crazy lately. I've had to pluck them myself. Usually I just get my eyebrows threaded, and the eyebrow lady says it's like not good to pluck your eyebrows, and I don't know why, but I have had to because they were getting bad. So I'm gonna bring my mirror a little bit closer to my face. I'm gonna use this side, which is zoomed in, and I'm kind of just gonna use it to help me out with my brows here. Nick and I started watching a new show on Netflix last night. It's called Never Have I Ever. It's like one of those Netflix original shows, like kind of like a corny little show. The acting is so bad. Oh my god. It's so bad that it's almost funny. And I asked Nick, I'm like, do you think that this show, these people are supposed to be acting bad, or is it supposed to be like funny, or is it real? And I think it's like actually just the acting. It's just not very good, but it's a cute little show. It's a nice little show to watch before bed. So I'm just kind of like going through my brow and like going through the sparse spots and kind of just shaping it a little bit to give it something. Okay, and then usually what I do after I finish is I kind of just brush through them, brush them up. I will be setting them a little bit later. This is just to get any lines out, because sometimes when I do my brows I can get a little bit heavy-handed and draw some lines in there, like especially at this front area. I've never been a big like brow person. I've never really been into doing my brows. It's just always been my least favorite part of my makeup process. Okay, I zoomed you in a little bit closer. Not too close because you don't want to see everything on my face up close. I'm just kidding, but just so you can see kind of what I was doing with my eyes. So for my eyeshadow lately, I haven't really been caring about eyeshadow, but it kind of does have to happen in order to like make a look complete. So what I've been doing, well, what I just did the other day, and now I kind of like it. I take my Essence Good Day Sydney eyeshadow palette, and I take this little white shade in the left-hand corner, and I just pat it onto my eyelids to make a base. It's so funny how quickly my makeup routines change, like my everyday makeup type of routine. I like just posted a makeup video like 2 or 3 weeks ago just to get ready with me at home, and the products are already completely different in this video. So it's funny to just see like how quickly things can change, you know? Especially like being at home, I just feel like I've had a lot of time to play with like my makeup products that I haven't used in a while. You know, I have always loved the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer. Still love it, but I wasn't liking it anymore for everyday, because I don't even know why they call it a tinted moisturizer. I feel like it's more of like a, I don't know, it's honestly like a foundation, because it's honestly pretty full coverage in my opinion. I like this Glossier Skin Tint a lot better just because it really does feel like a moisturizer as opposed to a foundation. Now I'm taking this like cranberry reddish shade and really tapping it off because I don't want a ton. Wipe it on my pants a little bit. Taking it on the same little brush, I'm just going to brush some of it on to my crease, and this just kind of gives it like a little bit of color. And I like these I like orangey type colors for my eye color because it makes them pop because my eyes are blue. So now is highlighting time, one of my favorite parts of makeup. This is the ColourPop Light Sticks in shade Star Bright. I've used this in other videos before, but I really just do love this product because it is like a natural looking highlight, and I like that. So I'm just gonna take a little bit right here, right there, and that's it. I'm not gonna bring it up. I used to always take my highlighters like all the way up here, and I wasn't really liking the way that looked anymore, and so now I've just been like putting it right here on the little high point of my cheek, and I've been liking it. And then of course on the nose. And then of course we have to take our favorite product in the world, the sponge, and just go in and tap it all out with the sponge. Make sure it looks blended in. Sometimes I do blush. I was on like a huge blush kick a couple weeks ago, but now I just haven't been doing it. Now it's time for mascara. I'm still loving my Glossier mascara. My lashes honestly just need saving right now. I typically get lash lifts and I don't really keep up with them. I just get them when like I want them randomly, or if it's like a holiday or I'm going on a trip or something, I'll get a lash lift. But I could use one right now because my lashes are all over the place. They won't really they're just doing their own thing. And then what I've been doing for my bottom lashes, and I've just kind of been putting it on this little outer area as opposed to like all the way in. And I don't know, I just like the effect it gives. Yesterday I woke up so early. I woke up at like 7:30. That's really early for me. And I was watching a little bit of TV in my bed until 8, and then I went downstairs at 8 and made myself some breakfast, and then I was like going outside because it was so nice out. And when it's nice out, I have so much more motivation. Yesterday was super nice. I just felt like productive, and I was outside getting a little tan. It was a nice time. But today I just was not feeling it. I went for a little drive earlier. It's only like 3 o'clock right now, like 3:30ish. I went for a little drive earlier just to get out of the house, but I don't know, it just got boring quick. Then I took a shower and I just laid in bed and for like 10 minutes, and then I got bored, and then I decided, you know what, let's just film a video. Alright, so now I'm gonna take a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. I'm gonna put a little bit on my fingers, and I'm just gonna kind of rub it on a little bit just for a little wash of color. I don't know, I haven't really been into doing my lips because I just always hate the way lip products feel. Like, I just hate having lip products on my lips. So if I'm not going anywhere, I'm like, why even bother putting myself through the uncomfortable situation? The last step of my makeup is put a little bit of brow gel. So this is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This is the best. I love this stuff. Usually what I do is I kind of like wiggle the product off a little bit, and then I kind of just go like this, because a lot of product sits on this little spoolie, and I don't want my eyebrows to be like wet and it just feels like too much, so I just wipe it off a little. And then I use my zoomed in mirror and I just kind of brush them in the direction I want them, which is like up and like feathered kind of. This is basically my finished makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this little, I don't know, my favorite products, my everyday makeup routine. Honestly, my everyday makeup routine switches all the time, like I said. So if you like this video, you can expect more of them, because there will be more, because it switches so much. That's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out with me while I show you my favorite products and my everyday makeup routine. And I hope to see you in my next video. I hope you have a great day or night, whatever time it is when you are watching this. I'm gonna go now. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
No worries. Please get back early. Head out with champagne and dresses and let's get girly. No worries.